bookstore. Have you been to a bookstore?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want you to think for a minute. What the difference is between a library and a bookstore. When you have your answer, put your thumb on the table. The difference between a library and a bookstore. Think about it.
I feel like this one's easy.
Yeah,
Maybe.
it's pretty easy.
Okay, so what's your answer?
My answer is that in a bookstore you can't read a book, but in the library you can read books. Plus, in the bookstore you can be loud, and in the library you have to be silent.
Okay, what's your answer? That's a good answer.
In the bookstore, you buy books, you don't read them.
Okay, you buy them, and then in the library, what do you do?
You read them.
You get to read it.
You get to read it. Do you get to borrow it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you have to bring it back, right?
You get a new book.
To get a new book. Okay, you have an answer?
Now I just have a question.
Okay, what's your question?
How do you pull your iMac?
I don't know. We can talk about that or figure that out later, okay?
Okay.
Okay, you've answered. What's your answer? The difference between a library and a bookstore.
The library.
Read quietly by themselves.
Mm-hmm. So what's the same about these two? What's the same about a library and what's the same about a bookstore?
At the library,
Are they similar?
because the library has books and the bookstore has books.
Very good.
I'm
Books.
going to say
Okay.
that.
So we have a new book today. And I gotta look at my notes. There we go. We're going to look at the front and the back of this book first. Okay, here's the front.
And here's on the back. It says monsters reading.
And there's the back.
Monsters reading.
Buddy.
Monster Reading Buddies. So, what do you think we might read about in this book?
Monsters
Yes.
reading.
Monsters read.
Monsters.
They have
Monsters
buddies.
that are reading. They have buddies. Anything else?
I mean, I thought that was a buffalo.
Anything else? Look at the picture,
That
the
kinda-
illustration.
That kind of looks like
They're getting books to read.
Okay? If they're getting books to read,
They're happy.
they're happy.
those look like bulls.
Look like
They're excited.
They kind of look like the bulls.
a bull.
Mhm.
They do, don't they? They look like bulls.
Yeah.
Okay.
They go like the bulls.
Now, I'm going to hand you your book, but we're only going to open up to the title page, okay? Just to the title page. Just to the title page, the first page. There you go. So just open the cover. That's it.
Wait, it looks like it has stretched tape right here.
That's a bit scary. Okay, so on the title page, what do we have at the top?
Monsters reading buddies.
Okay, what is this? It's the book's what?
Book
Title?
Title. Okay. What else do we have on the title page besides the title?
The picture.
We have a picture
Picture.
illustration. Keep going.
Picture.
Run your finger down.
She's giving them a book to read.
Written by something.
Written by Maribeth Boltz.
Let's see.
Who is that?
Wait, why does it have four?
Oh no, hold on. Let's look at this one first. So it's written by Maribeth Boltz, but who is Maribeth Boltz? She did what?
Right.
Why?
She wrote it. She's the
Author.
author. Good. Okay, look at the next name. What does it say?
Illustrated by Nora Buddhist.
Okay, so what did Nora Valtis do?
She read.
We already have the author. What did she do?
Did she like?
It says illustrated by. What does the word
Did she make
illustrated
the
mean?
picture?
She made the
She made the
pictures and she made the words.
She drew the pictures. Okay.
But no words.
So
I didn't know.
now, hold on, don't turn the page yet. As we're reading, remember what good readers do.
Yes.
We stop and we think about what we're reading. Okay, make sure it makes sense. Then we may ask some questions, or we may wonder about what's going on in the book or what's going to happen.
That's kind
Okay,
of just wasting
so
our time.
hold on. It's like what?
That's kind of just wasting our time.
No, it's not wasting our time. That helps us really get in the book and understand the book. And when we tell a story, we tell it in order. Just like if you go home and your mom says,
Wait, what? Chicken?
how was school today?
Wait, what?
No,
And then Nathan, would he start with the afternoon classes or would he start with the morning class?
Wait,
Let's start with the morning class.
I got one
Not right now, because you'll get off task, okay? You can ask me in just a minute, okay? Okay. So, what we need to do is we need to start from the beginning
Into the end.
to the end, okay?
Into
So-
the middle. Then the end.
We are going to stick some sticky notes on certain pages so we can stop and we can think about what we read, okay?
Okay, and
So
other.
the first sticky note. Tristan, please close the Chromebook.
Yeah, that was my question. Why you have to
Close the Chromebook, please.
Put 'em
And get on your station. All right, so we are going to put a sticky note on page 5.
I will.
So turn to page 5.
I
We're going to
don't
flag it. I'm going to flag mine just like this.
50.
Just like this is how I'm going to flag mine.
Number 7?
Hold on. 5.
Like something like. No.
That'll work. Okay, waiting on everybody to get on 5.
Everybody. Okay, everybody's on front.
Everybody, yeah, on five. That's like
That's a good voice, I'm telling you. 5. Okay, and then we're going to flag on page 8.
210. Why are you stomping it so
Oh,
hard?
I didn't mean to. Page 8. There you go.
That goes all the way to 10.
And then I'm going to flag it where I can see it easy. Right down here. We're just going to set up the reading and we'll see how far we get in our time. Okay? Everybody have 8? Good. And then we're going to flag 10. There's a little softer for you guys. There you go. 10.
9, 8,
Are you doing a countdown for me?
7,
Wait a
And
minute.
then
I want to
the last flag will be on page
12.
Okay.
Why?
Oh, not yet. We have a few minutes left.
I need some water.
We'll get some in about 5 minutes. All right.
I will say this.
I'm not sure yet. Okay, so we have on flag, and when we come to the flag, we're going to stop and we're going to think what we read about. Okay? All right.
Okay, I put all my sticky notes.
Are we ready?
I will go first.
Very good. Very good. Okay. One quick thing before we move on. Name on your paper, on your book. That
Can
way
I
we know
read
who
first
it
this
is.
battle?
I bet you can. Okay, but before we read, we have to set the book up. We've got our sticky notes. We have our name just in case the time goes
Out.
Okay, and we have to postpone the rest of it. Alright, so
There you go.
before we read, what do we usually do or always do? A book walk. Okay, we walk through the book, right?
Yes,
You're
sir.
right.
So we look into the
So we're just gonna look at the illustrations. Okay, so we look at page, what are you on, Gabriel? 3. I'm gonna give you about 10 seconds. I just want you to look. Look at the illustration. Don't read the words. Cover it with your hand if you need to. Cover it with your hand if you need to. Just look.
leave a
It does
book.
look like a bull.
Yeah, that look.
It does look like a bull. So what are they doing on this page?
They read a book. No, keep passing out.
Gabriel?
So
What else
reading
you have?
books, they're in the library reading books to read.
Okay.
They're sitting down reading a book.
And don't forget enjoy.
They're enjoying. Mm-hmm.
There you
Turn to
can see
page
the
4.
smile on the face.
You can, can't you? You feel that way in the library?
No.
You can make that connection? I feel that way when I go to Books A Million.
Well, I
Books are really.
I like going to the mall and looking at the books in the bookstore. All right, look at page. Hold on, we're waiting on Mackenzie.
it's
Page
metal.
4.
I can't break it. I can't break the metal.
Right there, right. Page 4. Let's look at the illustration. Look at the illustration on page 4.
Is it possible to break metal?
Yes, page 4. Look at your illustration.
Hey.
What do you see, Elijah, on page 4? Come on.
Oh,
What do we see?
she's picking a book.
She's picking up a book. She has made a choice. Look at page 5. What do we see on page 5?
That she is picking a book.
She's picking another book? Hey, can you put your pencils down, please? So you can focus? Thank you.
I got one question.
Page
Why?
6.
Why did a bull read a book?
That's a good question.
And if you look at the characters, you can see it's moving. The book.
Ah, you saw that.
Wait,
So
but
you
how?
see the movement.
Wait, how can the bull move?
Good.
And how the bull standing up with 2 feet?
I guess that's why it's a fantasy, right? It
Imagination.
won't happen in real life. Okay, so look at 6.
Is
Put the pencil down, please. Look at 6. Well, those lines mean that they're moving. Okay, so look at page 6.
Okay.
Gabriel, what do you see on page 6?
He got the book, so he's returning it to the person so she could scan it and give it back to me so he can read.
Okay, does that remind you of Miss Self?
Huh?
Not the illustration, but what she does,
Yeah, but
checking it out.
I know, but 7. Yeah, so there you got too much books.
Ah, what do you think, Zacchaeus, on page 7?
And-
Hold on, Zacchaeus is going to speak.
It's trying to carry it, but it's too heavy. We have like too many books.
Okay,
Wait, I thought bull was strong.
And look,
I did too.
and if you look at the character again, you can see the movements.
See the movements. All right, page 8. All right, Nathan, what do you think is happening on page 8? Oh, you gotta turn your page.
Oh my! I just want
Oh, hey, right?
Page 8.
It looks like it has to be, it's looking at looking outside the window,
Okay.
and it's seeing, and over here, Nana sees the kid looking at, actually the bull looking at the wagon,
Okay.
and this T-Rex right here is carrying the wagon, and he or she right there,
I like how you use he or she because I'm not sure, huh?
and the bull thinks that she can use that wagon to carry all the books that
Ha-ha.
she has, and she's going to go like, wee, like
Let's turn to page
a
10.
police
Like a police, let's turn to page
or
10.
a
We're almost out of
popo
time.
or poopo.
All right, Mackenzie, what do you think's happening on page 10?
Well,
You'll get 11.
the dinosaur carried the wagon because she's gonna put all he's gonna put all the books in here,
Mm-hmm.
and then she's gonna carry them.
All right, page 11.
That's she's reading. I know what
The bull,
Hold
she
on.
was, the bull told his dinosaur friend, and the dinosaur had the wagon so he could put other books in the wagon. And,
All right.
and he's a dinosaur, he could just push all of it.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Zacchaeus,
Wait,
page
why
12.
didn't I roar?
Let's look at page 12. And then our time is
And
expired.
you can see his movement.
Yeah.
What do you think, Zacchaeus, on 12?
He's like picking up books and put them in the wagon.
I did not realize that
You put all the books in the wagons?
Yep.
They have how many wagons do they have now?
Two.
How they multiplied.
they sold the big wagon and they bought 2 little wagons, and the bull is going to go and take those 2 wagons, bring them back,
Mm-hmm.
and going to go label like a popo.
Like a popo. You got that on the brain. Okay. You have your names on your papers, on your booklets. All right, our time expired,
I also
but
I also got a question.
the monsters essentially are doing what?
Don't you mean the bull and the dinosaur?
Well, I went with monsters because that was on the title. Yes, sir.
So the title of what's it? I didn't hear you say.
I said to wrap it all up. What do we think is happening in the story?
Okay, the boy needed help, so he got his dinosaur friend that's very strong, and he had a Walkman. So he told his dinosaur friend if he can get his book and put it in the Walkman, and he can carry it.
Very good. How many people think he's correct? Thumbs up, or we're not really sure. Lasia. Thumbs up, we're not really sure. Okay, so we're gonna find out tomorrow when we read if what we looked through with the book walk, if we're correct. Okay.
Also, I got a question. Are we gonna be on news?
I don't know. All right, so you guys and girls on to your next station,
Because I really wanted to come in.
and I will set the timer and be famous.
Yeah.
I have a feeling you will be famous. You've got a good brain.
Are we gonna go to recess?
Not yet, baby.